you, man?
I'm good.
Good. I'm great.
You already played?
Yeah, I did. I was playing with my jacket on, and I was like, oh, this feels great. Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning. Like what got you into music and drums?
Oh man, for me it was just kind of being at church. I think I just really gravitated towards the music and towards the drums. Being at church, the music is such a big part of just the regular service. So just kind of seeing how the people kind of express themselves through the music with the choir and stuff singing. It just felt natural just to want to be a part of that. I remember, as a kid, not being really good enough to play. So I just kind of would sit on right on the first row, right behind the drummer with my sticks, kind of like air drumming while he's playing, just trying to mimic his movements and stuff. And beating on everything, from the pew to, the car seat when I got in the car, just hammering on everything that I could. But it was just always just the love that I had. It started there.
I guess for me, it's guys that have a unique voice, on the instrument, that stand out in some way in their playing. Usually there's a commonality of musicality. I don't know if those words go together, but it's a musicality that guys have, and it usually also involves some, interesting things they do on a kit in terms of their facilities, the way they put the pieces together. But for me, it's the guys that are playing something that really adds to the vocabulary of what drummers are doing, and that you think are going to really have an impact over the long haul.
Like I was saying earlier, guys, it's important to make sure that whatever style it is that you're playing, you want to make sure that you make it feel authentic. So for this tune, this Motown track, it was important to me to make sure that those rolls and those fills, those pickups that I did going from section to section, that they felt authentic. And I'll demonstrate, I'll show you what I mean. Like a tune like this, everything just has to feel good. You want to make sure that you're not taking away from the music, because the guy that's singing, he's getting his message out. He's trying to swoon all the ladies, but you want to make sure that you give him the room and the opportunity to do that. So the things that you play, they have to be fairly simple. Now, the way that the guys did it back in the day, I don't think that they were thinking, let me play as simple as possible. I think they were just going for just a feel. They just wanted it to feel good. So the things that they played just kind of accented the music and served as transitions to go from this section to this section of the song. So I'll play a little bit of what I mean and show you guys what I'm talking about. Cool?
you played a shuffle before, and you mentioned, you know, like what you did was kind of like that was a traditional shuffle. But I also heard you play some, you know, some kind of Teddy Riley type of New Jack type of swing things, and there's many different types of shuffle, like, you know, DC, the go-go stuff. And where do you think like is like the difference between, like, you know, the traditional shuffle and when the shuffle, when, you know, the beats get like more narrow and it's like, can you demonstrate some of those, you know, new Jack beats that you did? I mean, I wanted to hang with Aaron for like a long time, you know, like, I mean, we've been kind of interacting, and we wanted to get together for like a long time, but it's kind of like, I'm on the road a lot, and certainly is Aaron, and so he lives in DC, I live in New York City, so we sometimes, you know, meet on, you know, trade fairs, blah, 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 and they will always talk about, oh, we should get together, he might come up, you know, I might come down, we might meet in Philly or something, you know, and do like a little get together with some other guys, like, you know, Spank him. So we weren't able to like formulate that. So when you guys approached me about, you know, doing this interview, and I thought like, well, why not? You know, because I really dig what Aaron does, and I'm kind of like a fan, and I love what he does, and so take the opportunity to, you know, okay, it might be like a one-sided thing, but at least I would be the one that gets to ask the questions. So, on behalf, you know, of, you know, everybody what might be interested in like what Aaron does.